Hi, I'm Brogen Hayes, and you're watching One to Watch, the video review show where I tell you which one film to watch in Irish cinemas this week. So this week's One to Watch is Inside Llewyn Davis, the new film from the Coen brothers. I'm just going to say it here and now, lay it out on the table. I'm a huge Coen brothers fan, but this is not your typical Coen brothers fare. The story is Llewyn Davis is a folk singer, sort of troubadour, fancies himself as a bit of a romantic character in New York in the early 1960s. It's easy to see that this film is influenced by Bob Dylan, but Llewyn Davis, even though his name sort of sounds like Dylan, Dylan, you hear it, even though he's a similar sort of character to Bob Dylan, or he may be going for a similar sort of career path to Bob Dylan, he's not Bob Dylan. This is not Bob Dylan's story. This is the story of a young man who is basically heartbroken. Llewyn Davis is a man who's suffered great tragedy in his life, and he's still trying to come to terms with it while trying to carve out this career. Oscar Isaac plays the role absolutely brilliantly. He is the heart and soul, and we laugh with him, we cry with him. He's absolutely fantastic. His main companion for a lot of the film is this cat. He's staying in this friend's apartment and accidentally locks the cat out of the apartment, and the cat becomes this sort of allegory for the world that Llewyn Davis is living in. It's entirely unpredictable, he can't control it, yet it's somehow reassuring and somehow comforting to him. So, you know, I love cats. This cat was fantastic. He's going to break hearts. Also in there you've got Carey Mulligan, who finally takes a step away from these simpering sort of girly characters that she's known for playing. She plays this angry, vitriolic character who has a beautiful singing voice but is filled with hate. She's filled with anger towards Llewyn Davis, and you want to hear Carey Mulligan swear like a stevedore, you go and see this film. She's fantastic. Also in there is Justin Timberlake, Garrett Hedlund, John Goodman turns up as this sort of prophet-y, mythic-y character who questions everything that Llewyn Davis is trying to do with his life. It's a fantastic film. It's heartbreaking, it's funny, and it's not entirely like a Coen brothers film. The kookiness, the sort of funny dialogue, these over-the-top characters have all been sort of scaled down a little bit to fit into the world of New York. Yes, the Coen brothers have done what they normally do, and they turn their gaze on this little segment of society and pull out this story, but it's not this over-the-top affair that we're used to with the Coen brothers, which is actually a fantastic thing. They've dialed it back. It's a world that we recognise, yet not necessarily a world that we would want to live in. As he drifts through the world that he's created for himself, we get to see the impact that his presence has on the other characters, and he's sort of like a stone being thrown into a pond. His presence causes all these ripples, and it causes all discomfort among people, and he just stirs people up, God bless him, even though he doesn't necessarily want to. So out of 10, I would give Inside Llewyn Davis 10! My first 10-star review of 2014. Good job, Coen brothers, Oscar Isaac, good work. And I firmly believe the cat should be nominated for Best Supporting Actor. He is fantastic. Your one to watch this week is Inside Llewyn Davis. Until next week, I've been Brogen Hayes, and this has been One to Watch.